The story of Abraham is one of the most important in the Bible, spanning from Genesis 12 to Genesis 25. He is considered the father of faith in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Here's an overview of his life. 1. The call of Abram, Genesis 12. Abram, later named Abraham, lived in Ur of the Chaldeans when God called him to leave his homeland and go to a new land that he would show him. God promised to make Abram into a great nation, to bless him and make his name great, that all nations on earth would be blessed through him. Abram obeyed and traveled to Canaan with his wife Sarai, later Sarah, his nephew Lot, and his household. God's covenant with Abraham, Genesis 15:17. God made a covenant, a sacred promise, with Abram. His descendants would be as numerous as the stars. They would inherit the land of Canaan. Abram's name was changed to Abraham, father of many nations. Sarai was renamed Sarah, and God promised she would have a son. As a sign of the covenant, God commanded circumcision for all males in Abraham's household. The birth of Ishmael, Genesis 16. Since Sarah was barren, she gave her servant Hagar to Abraham as a wife to bear a child for them. Hagar gave birth to Ishmael, but later conflict arose between Sarah and Hagar. The birth of Isaac, Genesis 21. Despite their old age, Sarah miraculously conceived and gave birth to Isaac, the son of the promise. This fulfilled God's word. Sarah, however, insisted that Abraham send Hagar and Ishmael away, which God allowed, promising that Ishmael would also become a great nation. The test of Abraham sacrificing Isaac, Genesis 22. God tested Abraham's faith by commanding him to sacrifice Isaac on Mount Moriah. Just as Abraham was about to kill his son, an angel stopped him, and a ram was provided as a sacrifice instead. This showed Abraham's complete trust in God. The death of Sarah and Abraham, Genesis 23:25. Sarah died at 127 years old, and Abraham bought the cave of Machpelah to bury her. Later, he arranged a wife, Rebekah, for Isaac. Abraham died at 175 years old and was buried beside Sarah. Legacy: Abraham is the ancestor of Israel through Isaac and many Arab nations through Ishmael. His faith and obedience are celebrated in Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. Like and share!